Are you looking to venture out to the Caribbean islands? Well, you're at the right spot because Aruba may be small in size, but it's teeming with exciting things to do. Aruba, located on the southernmost tip of the Caribbean Sea, offers sunbathers stunning white sand beaches, clear, warm aqua waters, year-round sunny weather, and the list goes on. With that being said, let's dive right in to make your holidays memorable. How to get around Aruba? Getting around Aruba is super easy. You can rely on the island's Aruba system, which is the public bus in Aruba, and it gets you everywhere you need to go. Moreover, if you're staying in the main tourist regions of Palm Beach, Eagle Beach, or downtown Oranjestad, it's easy to hop in a taxi. Although taxis in Aruba are safe and reliable, however, do not have meters set by the government. Rent a car to visit the island's many off-the-grid pleasures like Aracoc National Park and San Nicolas. Furthermore, Aruba is a very bike-friendly island as it's very flat, with paved bike paths in the most populated areas. You can rent a green bike from one of their 8 stations or use an app-based rental service like Bixi Bike. Best time to visit Aruba. Aruba enjoys a tropical climate with high temperatures throughout the year, but the best time to visit Aruba is generally January through mid-April. It's Aruba's peak tourism season when plenty of travelers arrive to enjoy the island's sunny skies, warm weather, and outdoor activities. While little rainfall is normally expected during the peak season, the temperature hangs in the mid-70s and upper 80s. Prices rise as hotels, resorts, and flights fill up with swells of sun-seeking tourists. If you hate crowds, you should go during the least busy time, from September through November. There's a very slight increase in visitors during these months, but it's nothing close to the peak season. Is Aruba a budget travel destination? If you hadn't come prepared, expenses in Aruba can put a serious dent in your travel budget. So your decisions regarding accommodation, tourist activities, and eating make a difference. For those traveling on a budget, stick to hostel room because the vibe at Hostel Room Aruba is more welcoming family than rowdy backpacker hangout. And you will have no difficulty finding a hostel since most will be located near restaurants and the beach. Be sure to rent a car in Aruba as it may prevent you from getting ripped off. Taxi drivers usually charge about $15 or so every time you want to go somewhere. On the other hand, you can rent a car for $30 a day. Eating away from the tourist hotspots has become a cliche, and so it is here. Many restaurants put a heavy price tag on their food, and you don't need to spend extra money on fancy restaurants. Where to eat in Aruba? From fusion-inspired chef's tables to waterfront feet-in-the-sand venues, Aruba has never had a shortage of fantastic restaurants to choose from. You can savor a whole range of cuisine when traveling around Aruba, as restaurants cater to a range of diets, including vegan and gluten-free. Now it's time to enter Yamanja, a lively Caribbean restaurant that offers creative, healthy-style meals with spectacular flavor. Try out Aruban-style fish cakes with Caribbean rock lobster at Wilhelmina, and if you want to taste the catch of the day, a visit to Taste My Aruba would be enough, where the owner serves only what's fresh that morning. Bolo, or cake, is the king in Aruba, offered in bakeries across the island. The super delicious bolo you can only find in the popular piece of cake desert truck. Where to stay in Aruba? Aruba is a little utopia that offers a tropical paradise loaded with natural beauty. With a variety of unique districts and neighborhoods, deciding where to stay sometimes becomes tricky. So we'll assist you in narrowing down the best places to stay in Aruba, from budget-friendly hotels to all-inclusive resorts. Oranjestad is the only city in Aruba where travelers should expect to come across a nice mix of Caribbean and Dutch culture, with many shops and restaurants to explore. Here you will have many budget-friendly accommodations at your disposal, including a few hostels as well as apartment rentals. Let's face it, you aren't here for just budget accommodations, but high-rise hotels and all-inclusive resorts along the beach, dozens of casinos and restaurants. This place is by no means quiet and off the beaten path. Palm Beach is the best choice for first-time visitors seeking nightlife, entertainment, gambling, and water sports. Is it safe to drink tap water in Aruba? Drink tap water in Aruba, as Aruba's tap water is completely safe and tastes among the best in the world. In fact, Aruba has some of the cleanest water in the world that meets the highest standards of quality set by the World Health Organization. It's made possible by the desalination process that filters seawater into crystal clear tap water. You may not know, but there's no source of fresh water on the island, and the desalination process has been the only source since 1932. Travelers can confidently gulp down the H2O in Aruba by carrying their refillable bottles around the island. That being said, leave the bottled water and purifying pills at home and just opt for a refillable bottle and fill it up from the tap. Best beaches for island hopping in Aruba. With sparkling white sand and clear jade waters, Aruba is well known throughout the Caribbean for its sun-kissed beaches. Venture over to Eagle Beach. Fringed by coconut palms and fofoti trees, it's one of the most enticing of Aruba's touristy strands. The waters here are relatively calm and safe for swimming and snorkeling. You would not want to miss the jet ski zip experience along the northern end of the beach. Almost all beaches are public in Aruba, and most touristy beaches rim the western and southern shores of the island. So head to Palm Beach, one of the most popular and tourist-packed beaches, with a backdrop of high-rise hotels, restaurants, and souvenir stalls. Top things to do in Aruba. We recommend you spend your day scuba diving in Aruba, seeing the natural wonders of Aracook National Park, or browsing the many shops in Oranjestad. Aruba may be a small island, measuring only 70 square miles, but one happy island is packed with activities. A Jeep tour is one of the cool things to do in Aruba since it is also home to hundreds of miles of off-road and ATV trails, offering a huge opportunity for adventure and excitement. Apart from the glamorous beaches dotted across the islands, the diversity of natural wonders in Aruba makes it the Caribbean's top-rated destination for nature travel. Visit Aracook National Park, which is home to a long list of exotic animal species and unique plant life. There are also many art galleries and museums to explore the island's fascinating and diverse heritage. For more amazing things to do, check out our video on the top 10 things to do in Aruba, down in the description. How to stay safe in Aruba. Aruba is one of the safest vacation spots in the Caribbean. Violent crime rates are low compared to other islands in the Caribbean. Common crimes like pickpocketing and taxi scams do exist on the island but are not so prevalent. Even though traveling alone isn't recommended, it's possible as long as you take the correct precautions to keep yourself safe. Theft isn't common in Aruba. However, you can certainly avoid it by not leaving your belongings unattended. Hurricanes may be a fear for many, but let me tell you, Aruba is below the hurricane belt, so severe hurricane damage is highly unlikely. Earthquakes, on the other hand, are much more common. Aruba travel tips for ultimate holidays. Before coming to Aruba, check your visa availability as it depends on your nationality and whether you need a visa or not. Once you are all set, be sure to book direct flights from most US and Canadian gateways. The US dollar is widely accepted on the islands. Nevertheless, the local currency is the Aruba guilder, and a fixed exchange rate is set between these two currencies. When in the water, be mindful of strong currents. Avoid swimming and other water activities on the northern end of the island for this reason. Conclusion. If there is a great year-round destination in the Caribbean, it's Aruba. It is among the most visited of the Caribbean islands, thanks to its glorious beaches, uninterrupted sunshine, compact capital, and near-perfect kitesurfing conditions. Tourism is the island's main industry, and it's well equipped to deal with visitors. So get ready to unwind in fantastic luxury resorts and enjoy the most incredible world-class dining experiences with a Caribbean twist. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.